This is a review of our assignment from last week, which is digital etiquette. This word is pronounced etiquette, which is a French word that's similar to proper or formal or like the right way things should be. So we're talking about digital etiquette, or more specifically, how to properly format a letter. And even more specifically than that, we're learning how to properly format a Schoology message. So this is what you see when you send a message via Schoology. You should all be familiar with this at this point. So we're going to assume that you're sending me a message. And the first thing that you see here is the subject. Now we know what a subject is. We've studied that, subject versus verb. Now, a subject is the main point, right? That's what we're specifically talking about. So you should not be sending a message that says subject English. We're not talking about the class. If you send me a message about English, I already know that. I'm your English teacher. So we're not talking about English. We're also not talking about you. So you're not going to say John, because if John sends me a message, I can already figure that out. So what are we specifically talking about? Well, maybe we're specifically talking about missing homework assignment. But I'm going to challenge you, and rather than challenge you, I'm going to demand of you be even more specific. What homework assignment are you talking about? Let's say syllabus scavenger hunt. This is a good subject. This lets me know as the teacher what we are talking about. And notice, syllabus, scavenger, hunt are all capitalized. After you have your subject, let's go into the message. You need to begin all of your messages with a formal greeting. So there's a couple different ways this can look. You can either say, "Dear Mr. Plush," or you can say, "Hello, Mr. Plush." Both of these work as formal greetings, and you need to start every single message like this. Notice, dear is capitalized, hello is capitalized, so is Mr. and Plush. Mr. and Plush are both capitalized. These are two separate words. Then there is a period after Mr. and a comma after Plush. The comma comes after the name before you start speaking about your actual body paragraph. I've seen commas over here. I don't know why. I've seen commas over here. They don't go there. Commas go at the end. Also note that Mr. Plush is two separate words. After you put Mr. Plush, you're going to write your body paragraph. Before you write your body paragraph, make sure that you push enter or return twice on your keyboard, because this needs to be a separate paragraph. So after I say Dear Mr. Plush, what you would send me, for the sake of the argument, let's say that this was a missing assignment, you can say, I just turned in the syllabus scavenger hunt. Notice, I did not say I just turned in the missing assignment. Even though we're talking about the syllabus scavenger hunt up here, you need to say it again here. Once again, syllabus scavenger hunt is capitalized. I, the word I is a substitute for your name. I is always capitalized, no matter where it is in a sentence. So capitalize your name, which is the same as I. I just turned in the syllabus scavenger hunt, period. Start of a new sentence, please capitalize, update my grade whenever possible. And obviously, ending punctuations. You need to always have a period or a comma whenever those are needed. You can't just leave a sentence without an ending punctuation mark. Make sure that you are reading your sentences before submitting. Ask yourself, is it just one sentence that you're sending, or is it two? I see a lot of students who aren't putting periods where they need to be. So say your sentence out loud to say, I think I might need a period there. After you write your sentence, you need to close your letter. And there's a couple different words that you can use. The most formal is sincerely, or you can say thank you. These both work as well. Again, sincerely or thank you is capitalized, and there is a comma after sincerely or thank you. Please also note the space in here. You get this space by pushing enter or return twice on your keyboard. So this I can see by itself. This is on its own line. Then the body paragraph is by itself. Then the closing is by itself. The last thing that you need to have in your message is your name and your period number. You need both. Your name is your first and your last name. So in my example, I have John Snow and period 6. You will put your name and your period number. So the period number is on the line just right underneath your name. And this is how I'm expecting your formal letters to look like moving forward for the rest of your life. Not just for my class, but this needs to be for your other teachers at Madison. And this is also how you're going to be writing letters in high school. And oh, by the way, when you start applying for jobs down the road, I promise you, if your letters look like this, it is going to pay major dividends in the future. This is going to help you. When you take your test on this in my class, this is what I'm expecting. If you are absent and you missed the assignments, what you need to be doing is you need to be fixing the letters from other students. So, an example, I had a message that said, "Done, Mr. Plush, I did the parent guardian introduction letter." What's a better subject instead of done? Well, instead of done, it could be the parent guardian introduction letter, just like that. And then you could say, "Dear Mr. Plush, comma, space. I just turned in the parent guardian introduction letter." That's all you need to write. "Thank you, comma, John Snow, period 6." If you have not yet turned in your digital etiquette assignment, what you need to do is you need to do this for the next 6 examples. Again, these are letters that I received from actual students. Make sure Mr. Plush is capitalized. It's 2 words. I needs to be capitalized. Thank you needs to be on its own line with a comma, your name and period number. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to send me a message on Schoology. And again, we will have a quiz on this later this week. Have a great day, everybody.